Hello, I'm Steve Grafton, President and CEO of your Alumni Association. I'm really happy to be a part of this showcase as we lay out for you what some of the opportunities will be in 2023 to once again travel the globe with other alumni and experience all that our world has to offer. In my nearly 3 decades of service as the President of the Alumni Association, among my most cherished memories are the times that I've been able to participate in an alumni travel program. I've seen things that I would not have seen. I've experienced things I never would have. And I've met people that have become close friends as a part of these travel programs. And I know that that's true for many of you. I'm sure that those of you who've traveled with us in the past still have those same close friends, and you still think back about the experiences you had, and you really value that. For those of you that haven't traveled with us, let me just tell you that it is a wonderful experience, and I know that you will enjoy it too. To be able to travel to places around the world and to experience the kinds of things that our travel program will provide for you, and to do it with other Michigan alumni is truly a treat. And I encourage you all to consider it as you look at these trips that we're offering next year and think about what would really be something that you would want to do. Frankly, it's been frustrating over the last couple of years. Travel has been so restricted and at times impossible. But that has come back. We've had some good trips with travelers already, and we really expect that 2023 is going to be a year when many alumni are able to get back on the road, in the air, on the tracks, whatever means of travel that you prefer, we'll have it for you. And I encourage you to look at these trips, to think about places you'd like to go, because I believe we have something for you in 2023. I would love to be able to see many of you on a trip that I might take in 2023. I'm looking at those now for myself and where I'd like to travel. And so I hope to be with you. I look forward to seeing you if that is the case. If not, I'd love to hear about your experiences. And I always like to see pictures. So I wish you the best for the future, and particularly for your future of travel. And I hope that it'll be with us. Enjoy this presentation, and I look forward to seeing you soon. In the meantime, go blue.
Thank you, Steve. Let me take this time to tell you how much the travel program is going to miss you in your retirement. You have been a great leader, exceptional host, and a strong promoter of our program. Those are some big shoes to fill. If you and Carol are ever looking to travel, I have an entire collection of trips for you to choose from. Just let me know where you want to go. Welcome, everyone. My name is Rachel New, and I am the Travel Program Manager at the Alumni Association. It seems like just yesterday we were launching our collection of trips for 2022, and here we are ready to unveil 2023. I want to take a minute to introduce my team. I am a 2-time alumna of the University of Michigan and a second-generation Wolverine. My husband and I have 2 children, a 3-year-old daughter, hi Eleanor, mommy loves you, and a son we welcomed in February of this year. Carmen, our travel program coordinator, spent the last 8 years living in Australia with her husband. An Indiana native, she attended Purdue University and received her master's from Australian Catholic University in Sydney. The third and final member of our team is Noah, our travel program assistant. He is a 2020 sports management graduate of the University of Michigan. He was born in Green Bay and a big Packers fan, which I'll let slide for now. I believe we have the best team out there, and we want to hear from you. Let us know in the chat where you're watching from, where you want to travel to next, and feel free to ask us any questions you might have. We look forward to connecting with you today, tomorrow, or whenever you need us. Our tour operators have been generous enough to provide us with some giveaways for you today. And who doesn't love a travel voucher? We also have a few Delta gift cards to give away, so stay tuned and pay attention to see how to win them. We get asked a lot, what sets us apart from booking a trip on your own or with a travel agent? I think now more than ever, group travel is the way to go. You select a trip and pay one price and have several inclusions such as 4 to 5-star hotel experiences, all of your in-tour transportation covered, including flights, Breakfast every day and usually about half of your lunches and dinners. Entry to all museums, sites, parks, etc. Private tours, an expert guide to accompany you throughout the entire tour, many of whom are from the host country. Specialty access and meticulously crafted itineraries that give you experiences into local culture, food, geography, history, and more. All of this and way more is included with the trip and managed by our tour operator, meaning you get to just come and enjoy. Our operators have also added additional features to help you travel smarter and safer, such as vaccination requirements, communicating all testing and entry needs, smaller groups for less exposure, return to U.S. testing, and more. The goal of our operators and our program is for you to not have to worry about anything, and you just enjoy your trip. Now, it is time for our first giveaway, a $250 Delta gift card to help you get to the destination of your choice. How to win? Email us at alumnitravel@umich.edu with Jim Harbaugh as your subject line, and in the email include your name, graduation year if applicable, and the top 3 places you want to travel to in 2023. That's alumnitravel@umich.edu with Jim Harbaugh as your subject line. We will randomly select a winner from those who enter. Now, join us as we travel around the world and highlight some of the trips available to you in 2023. We begin our journey in Africa and the Middle East, specifically Kenya. Kenya Safari, the Big Five. The focal point of this trip are the safari game drives. Here, you will be accompanied by an expert naturalist as you try and spot Kenya's Big Five, the endangered black rhino, leopard, elephant, Cape buffalo, and lion. These game drives take you through Lake Nakuru National Park and the Masai Mara National Reserve. You'll stay at the most luxurious safari camps where you can relax after spending the day searching for unique mammals, reptiles, amphibians, and birds. Orbridge, who operates the safari trip, has our first operator giveaway. The first 2 people to book any one of their trips and send us the confirmation email, as well as mention the launch, will receive $250 off their tour costs. Also, the first person will receive an expedition library, which is an assortment of books, field guides, and novels that enhance the tour they choose. Next, we head north to Morocco and the Moroccan discovery. Visit some of the oldest imperial cities as you travel around Morocco. Experience stunning gardens, ancient ruins, and a sunset excursion to the edge of the Sahara. With 5 UNESCO World Heritage Sites on this trip, you are immersed in the cultural, history, and breathtaking sights of Morocco. Backed by very popular demand, we are offering a trip to the United Arab Emirates in 2023. Immerse yourself in the mesmerizing architecture of Dubai before visiting the Arabian Desert and Abu Dhabi. Dine on authentic Emirati cuisine over lunch at a private home and enjoy a magical night at a desert resort complete with traditional food, music, and belly dancing. This trip booked quickly in 2022, so if you're interested, don't wait too long. AHI, who runs our UAE trip, is offering our next giveaway. To win, be one of the first 3 people to book any trip with them and email us your confirmation, plus mention this launch, and each person will receive $500 off their trip. Now we head east to Asia and the Pacific. Our first stop is in India on our intriguing India trip. Stand in the shadows of the Taj Mahal before heading to an artisan workshop to learn about the mausoleum's handcrafted marble inlay. Enjoy an Indian dance performance, cooking class, and yoga session. Head into a national park to try and spot tigers, desert foxes, jackals, mongoose, sloth bears, and 50 species of butterflies. Our journey takes us further into Asia on our INSIDER'S Japan trip. You'll have a city tour of Tokyo, including the Imperial Palace District, and Kyoto, Japan's cultural center. You will enjoy Mount Fuji's stunning scenery in the national park. The tour provides you with a hands-on cooking class as well as a traditional tea ceremony. It's no wonder this trip sells out every year. As we head deeper into the Pacific, we visit a country that Carmen is well versed in, Australia. Exploring Australia and New Zealand spends 19 days touring these 2 island nations. You will enjoy Sydney by touring the city and viewing it from the water on a harbor cruise. Experience nature at the Great Barrier Reef, in Mount Cook National Park, and on a Milford Sound cruise. One of the best parts of this trip is you also get to experience New Zealand, getting a traditional Maori experience and an Auckland City tour, plus so much more in this almost 3-week journey. Traveling to the other side of the world, or even just the next state over, is an investment. We always recommend our travelers purchase travel insurance. And even though it has become more common to do so since the pandemic, there are still a lot of questions surrounding what is covered and what isn't. So I'm going to debunk some myths about travel insurance. Myth number 1, if you pay with a credit card, such as an American Express, your travel is protected. Truth. Travel protection through credit card companies might, if at all, cover only certain travel incidents. You would still want to purchase additional coverage to ensure your investment is protected. Myth number 2, airlines always cover costs due to canceled or delayed flights. Truth. Now, more than ever, we are seeing increased flight cancellations and delays. The airline might help you rebook your flight, but any accommodations, food, or additional transportation costs will fall on you. With travel insurance, this is covered under a trip delay or cancellation part of the policy. Myth number 3, your health insurance will work abroad should you get sick or injured. Truth. Very few, if any, US-based medical insurances are accepted overseas. So if you get sick or injured while you're traveling and need medical care, you will be responsible for all of the costs. Many travel insurance plans will cover expenses related to sickness or injury on trip. Myth number 4, you can purchase travel insurance at any time. Truth. While you might be able to purchase basic coverage at any time, if you need a pre-existing condition waiver or want to purchase a cancel for any reason coverage, you usually need to purchase insurance sometimes as soon as 14 days after you put down your deposit. And myth number 5, airlines will reimburse you for added costs if your luggage is lost or delayed. Truth. No. If your luggage is lost or delayed and you need to purchase items, you will have to do so out of pocket unless you have travel insurance. And then you are usually given a daily amount to help cover costs. The most important thing you can do is insure your travel investment. We have a partner we recommend if you are looking for a travel insurance provider. Travel insurance is not only needed for international travel. We recommend insuring even domestic trips, such as the ones I want to feature next. But first, it's time for another Delta giveaway, a $250 gift certificate to help you get to the destination of your choice. Email us at alumnitravel@umich.edu with Jawan Howard as the subject line and include your name, graduation year if applicable, and the top 3 places you want to travel to in 2023 in the email. That's alumnitravel@umich.edu with Jawan Howard as your subject line. We will randomly select a winner from those that enter. As we continue our journey around the world, up next, we head to Hawaii before reaching the US mainland. My husband and I honeymooned in Hawaii, and the day we got back, we started to plan our next trip. It's one of my most favorite destinations. This trip visits Maui, Oahu, and the Big Island. You'll explore volcanoes and Haleakala National Park and visit a black sands beach. Tour Pearl Harbor and the USS Arizona Memorial. Sample local coffee, indulge in tropical fruits, guava is my favorite, and enjoy a traditional meal at a Hawaiian luau on Maui. Premier World Discovery, who operates our Hawaii trip, offers our next giveaway. The first 3 people to book one of their trips with us and send us the confirmation email, as well as mention the launch, will receive $250 off their tour cost. Let's fly from Hawaii to Phoenix, where we explore the Southwest National Parks. Visit Grand Canyon, Monument Valley, Lake Powell, Bryce Canyon, Antelope Canyon, and Zion National Park. Stay at lodges inside the parks, take a 4-wheel drive through Monument Valley, and learn about Americans of the Red Rock country who have shaped our history. Is the desert too warm? Are you like me and you love cooler weather? If so, the polar bears and beluga whales trip is for you. This trip takes you to Churchill, Manitoba on the banks of the Hudson Bay. The perfect time and location to spot polar bears before they return to the pack ice in early winter. More than 60,000 beluga whales also come to feed, mate, and birth in the shallow waters of the bay. You'll meet sled dogs and visit a museum that explores indigenous ways of life and Inuit craftsmanship. So maybe you were thinking of more lighthouses and landscapes instead of polar bears and whales. If so, come with us to Maine. Start your trip by touring Boston and Fenway Park before you head to Kennebunkport. There you will cruise Casco Bay and marvel at the beauty of the lighthouses. Indulge yourself in lobster by experiencing a working lobster boat and attending a traditional lobster bake. Between the coastal architecture, delectable seafood, and even a maple sugar house visit, you won't want to miss this domestic escape. Let's head back south and visit New Orleans, where we experience the victory at the famed World War II Museum. On this trip, you will have private access to the museum, guided tours of the permanent exhibits, and an out-of-the-vault experience with a museum expert where you will see artifacts not currently on display. With time to explore New Orleans, I recommend having lunch at Commander's Palace. You'll get both history and culture in this unique city. The World War II Museum is offering one person $500 off one of their international tours. Be the first to email us your confirmation and mention the launch to win. Might I suggest that the tour be the Easy Company trip we are offering with them? Just a thought. Now that we've toured home and visited our neighbors to the north, let's now visit our neighbors to the south and explore Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. This trip visits several cultural, historical, and geographical sites, enjoying a cooking demonstration and sample local cuisine at small family-owned restaurants. Cruise through an estuary and view vibrant pink flamingos. Marvel at ancient Mayan cities in this beautiful tropical destination close to home. We'll continue our southward journey and explore Central and South America, stopping first in the lush oasis of Costa Rica. This trip focuses on the parks and preserves with an exploration into conservation and sustainability. You'll learn about important land use issues while looking for caimans, a variety of water birds, and other wildlife on a riverboat ride. You get to visit a local chocolate farm and learn about indigenous traditions and modern livelihoods, discuss forest conservation, and enjoy beautiful beaches on the Pacific coast. Is cruising more your style? You can visit Costa Rica and enjoy a daytime passage of the Panama Canal on a luxury small ship cruise. Begin by touring San Jose, swim and snorkel at Tortuga Island, and visit a fruit orchard in the Rio Seco rainforest. Take a Panama City tour before you enjoy your daytime passage of the canal, ending in Colón, where you visit the Canal Expansion Agua Clara Visitor Center. Go Hagen, who runs the Costa Rica and Panama Canal trip, offers our next giveaway. The first 3 people to book one of their trips with us and send us the confirmation email, as well as mentioning the launch, will each receive a voucher for $500 off. Continue south down the Pacific coast of South America to marvel at the glaciers and fjords of Chile. Known for its diverse landscapes, you'll experience orchards and vineyards, untouched rainforests, fjords, looming volcanoes, and lakes. You'll have opportunities to tour towns, cruise through fjords, and walk amongst glaciers in Patagonia. The trip finishes in Ushuaia, South America's most southern point. We already have another giveaway. Our operators are so generous. Thalassa, who runs the Chile tour, is offering a certificate for $750 off of a double room. Be the first to email us your confirmation and mention the launch to win. Now that we've discussed several trips, you might be wondering, how do we decide which trips to offer each year? Let me start with a short anecdote. When my husband, hi Jake, and I moved into our new home this past fall, there was this huge dry erase board in the basement, like 5 foot by 10 foot, and we had no clue what to do with it. Then it dawned on me, this is the perfect place for me to build my lineup. So I start by setting meetings with each of our tour operators. There are 12 this year. They present me with a portfolio of trips and answer any questions I might have. There are trips with each operator that I will offer every year due to popularity. And then there are also regions and countries I make sure to offer every year as well. After I meet with the operators, I sit down and start making a list of every tour from each operator I want to offer. This is where that dry erase board came in handy. From there, I start narrowing it down, determining how many trips from each operator I want to offer or how many trips from each region to offer. Then I start slotting them into months, trying to keep an even balance between the months the best I can. I send my trip selections to each operator and my requested months, and they send me back dates, and voila, a lineup is born. I make sure to consider several points of data to help make sure I select trips that have a high probability of being popular. But honestly, my best data is you, our alumni. These trips are built for you and offered to you. So my best help in selecting this lineup is for you to tell me, where do you want to travel? So put it in the chat, send us an email. Where do you want to go? What type of trip or destination are you looking for? It's time for another Delta giveaway, a $250 gift certificate to help you get to the destination of your choice. Email us at alumnitravel@umich.edu with Steve Grafton as the subject line and include your name, graduation year if applicable, and the top 3 places you want to travel to in 2023. That's alumnitravel@umich.edu with Steve Grafton as the subject line. We will randomly select a winner from those that enter. It's no surprise that our largest and most popular region of trips is in Europe. We will start at the top with a trip to Greenland and DISKO Bay. DISKO Bay is an area rich in history and known for its icebergs and whales. This Arctic expedition explores northwest Greenland from impressive ice fjords to breathtaking glaciers. You'll also visit traditional Inuit villages and see their colorful houses dotting the rugged landscape. This region is known for some of the best whale watching in the world, so make sure you have your camera ready. Poseidon, who is running the Greenland trip, offers our next giveaway. They are offering a buy one, get one 50% off discount for this Greenland tour. That's a pretty amazing giveaway. They do ask that you book by July 1st of this year, so book quickly and be the first to email us your confirmation and mention the launch to win. As we traverse through Europe, we will stick with the Arctic theme and head to Norway on the Norwegian Fjords and Midnight Sun trip. Cruise through glaciers, discover local traditions in Arctic villages, and play with husky pups as you learn about dog sledding. With opportunities to admire the scenery from boat and train, you'll get to enjoy Norway under its endlessly golden summer sky. When I first began working for the travel program in 2019, a family friend told me that she has always wanted to visit the Cotswolds, but we have never offered a trip there. And then more and more people seem to mention the Cotswolds to me, so I am so excited that we will visit there in 2023. Visit Stratford-upon-Avon to learn about Shakespeare, the palace where Sir Winston Churchill was born and raised, and flex your knowledge as you tour the University of Oxford. This trip spends 7 days exploring the charm of the Cotswolds and its picturesque towns and villages. Next, we cruise through France on a trip that combines 2 of my favorite things, wine and golf. On the Passions and Pursuits river cruise, you will have the opportunity to play 4 rounds of golf or enjoy other excursions if you are not a golfer. Sample wines in Burgundy and Beaujolais, dine in Lyon, France's culinary capital, and follow in the footsteps of Van Gogh. Between the food, the wine, and the scenery, you might never want to come home. But when you do, don't forget to stick a bottle of wine in your bag for your favorite alumni travel planner. We will stay in the Mediterranean and cruise from Spain to Italy, stopping in 11 different ports along the way, including Ibiza, Provence, Portofino, which is my personal favorite, and Florence. Eat paella in Valencia and sip rosé in Provence. Relax on the sands of Saint-Tropez Beach. Visit swanky casinos in Monte Carlo and tour art galleries in Palma de Mallorca. Radiant Spain and Italy gives you the best the Mediterranean has to offer. Go Next, who runs the Spain and Italy trip, offers our next giveaway. The first 2 people to book any of their tours will receive $250 off. Email us your confirmation and mention the launch to win. Love Monaco? Want more of it? Also happen to love Formula One racing? Do we have the trip for you? We are taking you to the Monaco Grand Prix in 2023. This trip's home base is in Nice, France, but you will have plenty of time to enjoy Monaco and the race. With trackside yacht hospitality and 2 days of grandstand tickets, you'll feel like a celebrity as you watch the race speed by. And we have another giveaway. Sports and Entertainment Travel, who's running the Grand Prix trip, is offering $500 off of a double room on any of their trips, as well as a gift basket. And man, I love a good gift basket. Be the first to email us your confirmation and mention the launch to win. We leave the Mediterranean and we head to the Adriatic Sea, where we visit Croatia and the Dalmatian coast. Cruise along the coast, stopping at several Adriatic island gems where you'll discover well-preserved history. Stand amid magnificent Roman ruins in Split and witness stunning Romanesque, Baroque, and Renaissance-style architecture. Drink wine, visit a honey farm, and enjoy a traditional Croatian feast to round out this unique tour. In 2023, we are bringing back a trip that I am the most excited about, the Holiday Markets Cruise. You'll cruise the Rhine from Basel to Dusseldorf, enjoying the joyful spirit of holiday markets amid festive music, local goods, and tasty treats. Walk the cobbled streets in Strasbourg, gaze upon the soaring spirals of the Cologne Cathedral, and enjoy a musical treat in Heidelberg's Old Town. Many U.S. towns try to emulate these holiday markets of Germany, but nothing compares to the real thing. And this trip gives you the opportunity to view quaint villages and towns as they are decorated for the season. The last trip I'm going to highlight comes from our only new operator this year, AESU. We are offering 4 trips with AESU. 3 are geared towards a younger alumni audience: Portugal Adventure, Treasures of Scotland, and Iceland Expedition. And 1, the amazing Azores, is a multi-generational trip perfect for families of all ages. On this trip, you'll visit a pineapple plantation and a tea factory. You will go dolphin and whale watching, visit a national park, and take a dip in local hot springs. The trip is the perfect island adventure for the whole family. And the last of our operator giveaways comes from AESU. The first 2 people to book any of their trips will receive $250 off the trip. You guys all know the drill by now. Email us with your confirmation and mention the launch to win. With AESU's already low prices, this is an awesome prize. Some of you might have listened to these trips and thought, I want to travel now. I can't wait until 2023. Well, you're in luck. We still have some openings on a few of our 2022 trips. Visit Apulia and experience Italy's southeast coastal towns where you'll dine on seafood, sample wine and olive oil, and walk amongst Alberobello's whitewashed stone huts. Explore France and Italy's Rivieras, learn about artists in France, enjoy a guided tour of Monaco, and learn to make Italian favorites such as gelato and focaccia. Relax in the tropics of Belize, swim and snorkel in a marine reserve, hike to a Mayan site of significance, and have ample opportunities to spot native wildlife. Stay close to home on our Great Trains and Grand Canyon trip. Let Southwest Railways carry you through the desert to see the Grand Canyon, Montezuma Castle National Monument, and Jerome, an old mining town. Last, but certainly not least, travel to London in December to watch the Michigan basketball team take on Kentucky in an unforgettable overseas adventure. We added in some great opportunities for sightseeing before you watch the boys in blue take down the Wildcats. It is time for our final Delta giveaway, a $250 gift certificate to help you get to the destination of your choice. Email us at alumnitravel@umich.edu with Wolverine as the subject line and include your name, graduation year if applicable, and the top 3 places you want to travel to in 2023. That's alumnitravel@umich.edu with Wolverine as the subject line. We will randomly select a winner from those that enter. Thank you for virtually traveling the world with us today. I believe we have put together an exciting and adventurous collection of trips for 2023. It was hard to figure out which trips to choose and what parts of the itinerary to emphasize. I could easily spend hours talking about these trips. As always, myself and my team at Michigan Alumni Travel are here to answer any questions you may have. And when you are ready to book your next trip, we're here for you. You can always reach us by calling 855-764-0064 or by emailing alumnitravel@umich.edu. All of our trips are available on our website, alumni.umich.edu/travel. Thank you again for joining us. We cannot wait to travel the world with you. Go Blue!